Hey, what's up guys? Welcome to FX Stream. So today we're going to be looking at optimizing your Overwatch game to competition level. And this is really important because you want the fastest gameplay possible to get the maximum FPS out of your game. And also for competition level, you need to be fast, you need to be on the ball. Your whole game or Overwatch needs to be completely dialed in. So we're going to do that right now and go through some of the graphic options for you guys just to get it set exactly right so you've got perfect gaming quality. So dropping into the video options now, or the graphic options, this is where we're going to dial your game in correctly. So we're going to go through individual stats now and tweak this as we go. Now what you want to do as well is also down here you've got display performance stats, and we're going to switch this on. So what you can do as we're changing these settings, you can change one or two settings, go and play the game, check out your FPS monitor and see if it's increasing or decreasing. You know, if it's decreasing, then you're on the right track, and it's obviously having an effect on your game because it's going to improve the speed of your game, the quality of your game, and obviously give you better results, quick leveling up, greater skills, you know, gold medals galore. It's going to be great for you guys. So, you know, adjust little bits at a time, go back into your game and see how it's doing in terms of performance. So anyway, we're going to switch it off for a second. We're going to start with the top, and that is a display mode. Now, I like borderless window because what it does, it gives you the full screen game, as you can see here, without a border, which will be windowed, or full screen, which does become problematic when you're alt tabbing out of your game to do something else. So borderless window is ideal for me. Target display, you can choose which monitor you want to play your game on. Resolution, always take it to your top level, really, because you want to match your monitors. And my monitors are 1920 by 1080, and they're 60 frames a second. Always play this game at 60 frames per second because that's all you need, really. It's as fast as your eye can move anyway, so it makes perfect sense. Field of view, keep it 103. You don't really need to touch this because it'll only give you a 0.2% difference in FPS if you set this to 100 or reduce it down, you know. But again, it's not worth it. Leave that alone. Aspect ratio 16:9, that's fine if you've got sort of landscape type monitors. VSync, now if you've got tearing within the game, and this goes with triple buffering as well, you would switch these settings on. What this will do is reduce the tearing within your game and give you slight improvements, but it is a real FPS killer. So guys, keep that off if you've got no problems. I've gone through the display performance stats already. You're going to need to keep an eye on that and then tweak your performance as you go. Display system clock, you don't need that as well. Now we move down to limit FPS. Ideally, keep it display paced again because this is going to match your monitors, and you know, that's what you want. If you put it to 30 frames a second, it's going to look crap, so don't bother unless you've got a, you know, a really low end device. Now the graphics quality, you've got loads of settings in there. It goes all the way up to epic and starts at low. Now ideally for competition level gaming, you can go to high if you've got a really high spec machine and an i7 overclocked 6th generation processor. If you haven't, then I'd stick to medium. If you've got an i5 processor, even a 6th generation, medium setting is fine. It's not going to give you too much degradation in terms of graphic quality, but it will give you the speed you need. You'll still be able to do everything you need to do in the game. The game's still going to look fantastic, so keep it at medium. That's my best advice. Try it. You know, you could put it up to high. Low is going to look rubbish, but medium or high is perfect for you guys. Now let's go into the advanced graphic options. So moving into the advanced graphic options, you've got render scale as your first option. Now, if you put this anything below 100%, it's going to look crap and it's going to be pixelated. So avoid this at all costs because really it's going to affect your game, and there's no point playing games if they look shit. So keep that 100%. You won't need it to change that at all. Texture quality, yep, you can tweak this between high and medium. Ideally for competition level gaming, keep it at medium. That's the best way. Now, texture filtering quality, again, if you put anything, you'll get probably about a 4% increase by doing this. I like to set this as low because what this will do, it will give you, you know, extra FPS. It will tweak your game. It really will improve the speed of it. And this is the key one for out of all the settings within the game. This one is it. Local fog detail doesn't really do much, so you can leave it on medium, but in this case we're going to put that down to low as well. Dynamic reflections, again, you can leave this off. You can put it low if you want, but ideally off is good. Now, shadow detail, again, we're going to keep on low. Model details, we're going to keep on low as well. Effects details, low. We're going to change the lighting quality to low as well. The anti-alias quality, low FX AA. You've got a couple of options in there. Ideally, for competition level again, and for optimized speed, you want it low as well. Now, the refraction quality, I normally leave on medium because I do enjoy that sort of the light settings within the game, and you know, you do compromise your game quality, and this is one of the compromises. Put it on low again and see how it works. If you don't like how the graphics are going to come out, then you can obviously swap this back and you know, change some of these settings, but look at your FPS on the top left and you'll see what I mean. Screenshot quality, 1 resolution, doesn't matter, screenshots. Local reflections, we're going to actually turn that off because again, that's another biggie. That's going to save you lots of FPS. And also with ambient occlusions. Now, we're also going to go down to the other settings here, and we don't need any of that. So basically that is it. So if we start at the top again, we're going to scroll down slowly and you're going to see all the settings we've changed. Again, you can always default this by clicking the backspace and that'll restore your default, so it's worth a try for you guys. So we're going to apply that. We're going to go back, we're going to restart this game, and then we're going to show you some of the graphics quality. Okay, so after making all those important tweaks and graphic changes, you can see that inside the game now that the graphics still look fantastic. You know, even after changing a lot of those options, it still looks good. And that's the main thing, you know, so it doesn't degrade too much. And on the top left, I've got my FPS monitor, and you can see it's running at a steady 70 FPS. And this will remain consistent throughout any encounter or environment you're in within the game. And that's so important because it's going to give you all the gameplay speed you need, and it's going to improve your game significantly. Anyway, I hope you liked the video. Please give us a big thumbs up if you like this and it's helped in some way. Stay cool, stay great as always, and keep it cool in Overwatch.